Hey, welcome back. We're back in the lab again. I'm Mark Williams.
D Stallworth.
Hey, we're back, and today we're continuing the conversation, just picking right back up
Yes.
where we left off in terms of the trauma of molestation, and want to delve further at this segment. We want to delve further into the freedom,
Oh yes.
But as we evaluate, think about the trauma, it's very evident that when a person's been victimized, that it can leave a lasting impression.
Yes.
So can we pick it up right there?
Definitely. I just want to say that because a lot of us who have been victimized, we get this tough skin,
Come on.
and it's hard to. We don't allow people to penetrate
Right.
because we have this wall or shield up.
Right.
But not everyone is the person who victimizes us.
That's real. And
Yeah.
it's important because especially when you start getting in relationships, and
Yes.
trying to start a family,
Yes.
and things like that. And that's what made us bring up Gary,
Yes.
and how important, just having somebody who is safe
Yes.
to be with,
Definitely.
that recognizes your boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
not just physically, but mentally and emotionally recognizes what's okay and what's not.
Right.
you
Right.
know, because some women, or any just victims, period, continue to live a cycle of victimization.
Yes.
So you can change guys and still get the same kind of personality.
You're taking you into the relationship.
Right.
You're taking your victimized
Right.
you into the relationship.
Right. And then sadly, predators see you coming.
Yes.
So if someone's used to pimping somebody,
Uh-huh.
or being that kind of person with that kind of mentality,
Yes.
that just wants to use you and just wants to keep you in that box.
Right.
And sadly, some people can really see your gifting or can see what you're really good at, and they'll always downplay that.
Oh yeah, try to tear it down.
Yeah.
Yes. You're too strong, or you're too aware, or you're too opinionated, and those are key things that make up your strength.
Right.
You're
I mean,
powerful.
come on.
You're powerful.
Come on. You're too classy.
Yes. Yes.
Bring that down some.
Yes.
And heaven forbid somebody else is looking at you. You ever seen those kind of situations where the person's in a relationship, and so they notice that someone else is looking at you, and now they're mad at you?
Oh right, right. You're flaunting it.
Just being you, right?
Just being your authentic self.
So would you say that being victimized, being molested, has affected your personal view of your value, or how did it affect your personal view of your value?
I thought less of myself. I was ashamed, easily embarrassed.
Easily embarrassed.
Yes. Yes.
What's that like?
I didn't take others' opinions
Okay.
well. I wouldn't allow you to correct me.
Okay. So you constantly felt attacked.
Constantly on the defense, and I talked more than I listened.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
you had to prove
That I wasn't affected, or I wasn't
that you didn't have that low
that
value.
that I didn't have that low value, or that I said this the other day. I never wanted to talk like a victim.
Okay.
So by me just keep talking and keep being the life of the party,
Oh my.
that's not a victim mentality.
Right.
That's what I thought.
Right. So it's almost the tracks of my tear syndrome.
Oh, wow. Definitely.
So they
Definitely.
really can't see
Yes.
that you're crying on
Right.
the inside.
Right. Completely broken. And until I picked up a constant praying life,
Okay. That healing started.
I thought being broken was a sign of weakness.
Okay.
But it's not.
No,
It's
because but think about it. As a grown woman, you can say it, but
Yes.
as a child,
Oh.
you have no control over the situation.
No. Completely feeling helpless.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And so which brings you into those teenage years where all the anger shows up.
Yes.
Or at least it's manifested.
Yes.
You know, now I have a voice. Y'all shut the heck up.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to.
Moved out at 17.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because you can't tell me nothing. Yeah, moved out at 17. Started to work. I think I started working I got a work permit 15, 16.
Wow.
So now I'm making my own money.
Right.
And just ran. Yes.
But
Yes.
but when people run as victims,
Yes.
they can't run from themselves.
No, you can't. No, you can't. And being a victim is not the only characteristic we have.
Come on, highlight that for a minute.
We made it. I'm still here.
So here's the thing. Many people who overcome
Yes.
or who get through it
Yes.
don't realize you went from being the victim to the victor.
Yes.
Hello.
You're powerful.
Come on, you got out of it.
Yes, you're
So-
smart.
but they don't realize that. And then some of them end up basically reliving that cycle of victimization.
Every day. And staying there. I've seen friends of mine, who use that to say, this is why. This is why I drink.
Okay.
This is why I cuss everyone out. This is why he can't tell me nothing. It's a defense mechanism that I see being used because I was done like this as a child. You can't do this to me, or I don't listen to you, or I can't be controlled.
Come on.
You know?
So because here's the thing. Some of that doesn't just spill into male and female relationships.
No.
Some of it spills into your relationships with your cousins, your
Yes.
relationships with your friends, or you'll mess around. I've seen situations where people have messed around and chose to be friends with people who victimize them.
Oh my.
Talk to them badly.
Yes, that's deep. That's deep within itself, because now you're okay. So it's one thing to forgive, which
Okay.
I was taught that you need to forgive.
Okay.
But there's another thing to allow them to think that was okay.
So the key is to forgive, but you don't forgive for their sake.
No,
You forgive for your sake.
for my sanity.
Come
Yes,
on.
Yes.
But you can forgive a person.
Yes.
Be it someone who molested you, or a person who victimizes
Yes,
you,
yes.
or tries to traumatize you or keep you down. You can forgive them,
Right.
but you never excuse the behavior.
No.
Do you understand?
No,
what I'm saying?
and you don't welcome
Right.
it. You don't welcome the behavior. You don't let it. You don't pat it on the back.
No, it's
You-
wrong.
You admit that it's wrong.
Right.
You will forgive, and then you cancel.
Right.
I don't wish ill on you. I don't wish death on you. I don't wish your children go through this.
Right.
But I can't be around you.
Right. And the thing about
It's a constant reminder.
people who victimize, just recently, statistic I was reading, people who molest children, most child molesters, before it's all said and done,
Yes.
will molest more than 260 different people.
So
This is why we can't hold it.
And that's so powerful. And that's why we have to speak up. We have to walk through the fire
Right.
and walk through the embarrassment, walk through the shame, and speak up to save that person behind you.
Right.
And honestly, if I be
Right.
very clear, I spoke about this before. I had a niece that was born.
Lord.
He was still in our family.
Oh no.
It had to stop.
Right.
It was going to stop with me. I took that
Right.
because you won't do her.
Right. That's important because
And that's
because most people don't think about that.
right. No.
They don't think
Oh, this is over. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is over.
no.
You're no longer to be. You break up with mom.
right.
You move away because this is over.
Right.
Because the people that's behind, whether they are family or not, we have to speak up. So
Right.
the child that's behind us, the woman that's behind us, because there are women being molested at adult ages.
Of
So
course.
we have to speak up so these people can be stopped.
Right.
Because it's illegal.
One.
It's immoral. You don't.
It is immoral by all means.
You don't get to take something from
And
someone.
that is not just physical.
No.
What does molestation do to a person's soul?
Oh my.
You know, what does it do? This is why we're discussing it, because, again, it wasn't that long ago, D, that we had a situation where a young lady came out and said that someone had, like, came over to the house.
Yes.
Their aunties letting a whole bunch of people, you know, kind of lay around and sleep there at night.
Yes. Yes.
And the girl who was visiting
Mm-hmm.
ended up raped by some little individual that they let in the house at night that was from the neighborhood.
Yes.
And when we had the conversation with the aunt, I said, hey, your niece said she got raped.
Yes.
She said she'd get over it. I was too.
Oh.
That broke me.
Yeah.
That broke me so, because it's almost like,
And then you can clearly tell the aunt didn't get to have freedom. She's still in bondage.
definitely, because you just took rape and considered a rite of passage.
Right. Right.
And it's not.
No way. No way. No shape or form.
It's not. So, but think about the various incidences where that's their reality.
Right.
So because because it happened to you,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay for it to happen to her.
No.
And we've even had a mom say one time, said to her daughter, if you need to talk about it, don't talk to nobody else, talk to me.
Oh no.
Right.
No.
Because mom had been molested.
No, we have to get help. We have to speak out. We have to and we have to want to be healed.
Right.
You know, because if you're still using that, and for me, okay, so it was like, oh, okay, because I'm like, I'm a victim, and then I see the freedom in my children. I said, oh no, God,
Oh, victim.
no, you saved me,
Right.
you helped me.
Right.
I heard a lady say today, you were with me there,
Right.
because I could have been killed.
Right. Right.
As much as I mean, I could have been. I've seen people get what's going around now, Mark, where they're taking the women and
traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of the mentality of me going through that at a young age, I started to put myself in situations that God allowed me to come home every night.
Right.
So I was like, oh, you were with me, and then the buck stops with me.
Come on. And we having these kind of conversations
Yes.
fixes to where not only do you get an opportunity to start healing,
Yes.
because no one's screaming get over it,
No.
but we are saying
There's a
that
freedom in it.
there's freedom.
There's
and
a freedom in it.
And there's healing
There is
in
definitely
the discussion. There's
Yes.
healing in the circle.
Yes.
In the circle
Yes.
of freedom
Uh-huh.
and in the circle of just healthy sisterhood.
Right. There you go. That's powerful.
And having somewhere that's a safe place, that's the key.
Yes.
A safe place to say, hey, it happened to me.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with it. I'm coping with it.
Yes.
But I want to get better. I want to heal.
And it's not who I am.
Come on. Just because you've been victimized
Yes.
doesn't mean you have to live a life of a victim.
No, that's not who I am.
Something happened to you. It's not who you are.
Exactly. And also, just me, I believe that certain things happen to us so we can be able to have a conversation with someone who went through it, trying to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know what to say. You're the safe person now.
So it's not so. I mean, it's wild that you would say that, because it almost boils back down to finding that purpose in your pain, huh?
Oh,
Turning that pain into purpose.
Yes.
Come on, Darius.
Yes.
Turning that pain into
Yes.
purpose.
Yes.
And it's real.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's real, because you went through it and you are healing.
Yes.
So now you can reach back to somebody that's still in it.
Yes. And love. You see what not being loved the proper way is. Now you're able to show someone else the humility in you and how to love and how to be gentle, and you can teach people. You're allowed to teach people how to handle you.
Right. You are.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to with every situation or every topic. I've been abused.
No.
I've been hurt.
No.
No.
Because to me, that's still the victim.
Yes.
I mean, because a person can still be playing the victim role, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
If it constantly comes up.
Yes. That's powerful. That's powerful. Playing the victim role is
Right.
powerful.
Right.
Because you have the door for freedom, but you won't take it.
So let's talk about reclaiming it.
Oh my.
Reclaiming that value.
Yes.
Reclaiming that value because again, it happened to you,
Yes.
but it's not who you are.
No. No,
Okay?
it's not.
So you're not a victim.
No.
You're not a doormat.
No.
Nobody can just run over you.
No.
Take stuff from you.
No.
Make you feel like less than. What's reclaiming look like?
You know, when I started to go through my transition to where I'm actually married now, and so allowing myself to be loved, because you couldn't tell me I was pretty because I thought that was a way that you wanted to manipulate me. Now I can accept compliments. It was so hard for me at first. And it's just, please speak out to someone and get help if you need help, because after speaking to someone and hearing the counseling that I got, I was able to say, oh, okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to be free,
Right.
live and walk in my freedom, and I also want to love properly.
Come on.
I want to be healthy,
Come on.
and I want to accept lightness. I want to talk kind. I want to. I started to, everything that I picked up on as a kid, I started to reverse it. Okay, so if I was cussing, then I'm gonna stop cussing. If I was putting myself in situations that were unhealthy, then I'll just stay home. It was just basically me teaching myself how to live a healthy life.
Right, because those things that you were talking about, be it cussing or the crazy choices or having to flail out, having to be angry and show stuff to people,
Yes,
were results of the being a victim.
right,
So re-engineering the lie.
right,
The lie is you're a victim. The
Yes.
lie is you're not important.
right,
People can do whatever they want
Right.
to you.
right.
You have no control over it.
Yes,
You know, that's the lie.
yes, it is.
And
Yes,
so
it is.
the opposite is I can be classy.
And-
I can
Yes,
I can have control over
and I can be
situation.
accountable.
can be
Yes,
accountable.
and I'm valuable.
Come on.
Yes.
That's key. And that's our hope.
Yes.
Is for those that are listening, anyone that even may even want to share this with somebody else.
Right.
Get them to slow down,
Yes.
reevaluate
Yes.
what's been going on.
It's a better sleep at night.
Come on.
Those nightmares will go away.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you can have total peace
Right.
right now.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you don't have to harm yourself.
Come on.
I was telling you earlier how I got all these tattoos on me to say, oh, this is what pain feels like. You don't have to hurt yourself.
Right.
You can walk in total freedom right now.
Right.
Right now.
And
Yeah.
it's making that choice.
Yes.
To choose healthiness.
Talk
and
about it.
reclaim it.
Reclaim it.
Reclaim
Yeah.
the value.
Take
you
your life back. Yeah.
are valuable.
Yes.
You're not what happened to you. You're bigger than that.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You're not what their idea of you was.
No.
You
No,
know.
you're not. No. You can be your authentic self. You can go back
Come on.
to where whatever they took from you,
Uh-huh.
and you can add more.
Reclaim it.
You can definitely reclaim it.
You're definitely more valuable than being a victim.
Make sure you surround yourself with healthy people.
Right.
Stay in healthy relationships.
Right.
And that's just not spouse-wise, like work environments, because
Right.
those triggers come. We're human.
Right.
But
Which
not
triggers?
those past triggers, if someone mishandles you or if someone says something, for me it was touch. No, and guess what my love language is now?
So that's wild. So because there was a time someone trying to touch you would make you revert to that position.
Of defense.
Right.
Yes.
But now in a healthy relationship,
I have to be touched.
it's important.
Yes.
Because it makes you feel
I'm
valuable.
loved. Yes. Yes.
Wow. So it's you reclaiming your worth, your value.
Yes.
You're worth somebody slowing down.
Definitely.
and being gentle with you,
Definitely.
and being kind to you.
And where the I'm gonna just say where the enemy put things in for terrible trauma and confusion,
Right.
oh, God can turn it around
Yeah.
and give you and show you, because I have a wonderful husband who has slowed me down. It
Right.
takes time. You have to slow down.
Right.
Slowed me down and say, no, I'm not kissing you for anything.
Right. This is not a scheme.
I just want you.
Right. That's important.
Yes.
That's important because, like you
Yes.
said, those things pop back up.
Yes.
So, okay, now what you want?
But to be reminded that, no, we can hold hands
Right.
because I love you.
Right.
And that's it. It feels good. And we deserve to have healthy, loving relationships,
Right.
even as a past victim.
Come on.
Past.
Pass.
Yes.
No longer a victim. Ex-victim, baby.
No.
Ex-victim. That's not me anymore.
This is healthy freedom right here.
Come on.
And it's
Come
okay
on.
to smile. And it's okay to walk and bask in your value, your glory.
Come on.
You're
what
worth
you
it.
were made to. Come on.
Yes.
You're made, and by all means, very worth it.
Yes.
So, closing thought. What would you say to a sister that right now is struggling and saying, hey, you know what? I've been victimized,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not in the position that you're in right now. I still don't feel valuable. I don't feel like I deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even someone that's maybe blaming themselves.
You have to start. I started with forgiveness. I started to jot things down. I started to pray more. And while we're worrying about humans, right? I started to pray. I started to talk to God and just be blunt with what I did, my part. So that was the accountability part. Right. And then their part. I forgive them for this, and that. But Lord, I also started to do this. No, now I'm looking for forgiveness.
Right.
So I think it starts with forgiving yourself. Please forgive yourself.
Because, the funny thing is in most cases, it was never your fault.
No.
But if you blame yourself,
you make it your fault.
Right.
You make it, yeah. So please forgive yourself. That's what I would start there.
Right.
You deserve it.
Right.
You deserve to be forgiven.
Don't hold yourself accountable for something someone did to you.
Definitely. Please don't. And search for, write down, talk to someone, because the more you let it out, you empty yourself of that negativity. You empty yourself of those traumas.
Right.
And you're able to put in good things.
Yeah. Get the toxicity out.
Yes.
And get some real healthy stuff flowing in there.
Yes.
That allows you.
Speak positive things
Come
to
on.
yourself.
Come on. About yourself.
About yourself, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To and about, because it takes both.
Yes.
If you are used to hearing a bunch of negative stuff, start saying the positive stuff.
Definitely.
Feed your spirit.
As soon as the negative stuff come in your head, stop it right there.
Right. Because you're worth it.
You're definitely worth it.
Worth it. It's
you
so key.
are.
So reclaiming that value.
Yes.
So that you can become, because now you're personally looking at all kinds of stuff like building your own business, being a business owner, leaving legacy for your daughters.
Yes.
Opposed to sitting somewhere being a victim.
And staying stuck and stagnated.
And passing that toxicity on.
Yes. It stops. It can stop. You can stop it. You're in control of you. You can stop. I say the generational cycles. Stop them now.
Right. It's important.
Even if you don't have children, for your nieces, for your cousins.
Come on. That's a whole nother baby.
Yes.
Because the people around you affect, they miss out on who you really are.
Yes. Yes.
They miss out on the joy that is being you.
Right.
They miss out on all of the gifts and all the talents that are in you.
That's being held up
by that mentality.
Right.
Of victimization.
Right.
Don't be a victim. Reclaim your value.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Yeah. You fought this long.
Come on.
Come on.
All righty. Thanks for joining us again today. Wow. We could go on, but here's where we're at. It's imperative.
Yes.
That anyone who's been feeling like a victim, that they slow down. And like you said, maybe have a conversation with a mental health specialist.
Yes.
Have a conversation with people that you can trust.
Safe people.
Safe people.
Yeah, healthy people.
And keep safe, healthy people around you.
Yes.
Join us in our community, the Worth Enhancement Lab. By all means, please like and or subscribe, and we'll see you next time.